We are live. We are live. We are live. Good evening, everyone. And y'all already know tonight we going up, 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 up. I told you all day that we had a very, very special guest getting on tonight. And before we get started, we're going to get these numbers right because we're going to do past the right. So we got to get these numbers up. I need everybody to share this live. And as you're logging on, we are live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram and we are live here on Facebook. We want you to let us know in the comments where you're logging in from. As a matter of fact, let me make sure I take the link myself and make sure that I share it because there are several people who have been waiting to hear your testimony all day long. Let me go ahead and share it. Lady Jen, we can hear your Facebook playing. It's okay. We want to make sure everybody gets this live. So tag and share. And as you're logging on, let us know what city, what state, what country you are logging in from. Let us know what city, what state, what country you logging in from. If you're ready to elevate your health, your life, your bank account, your relationship with God, right? Then we want you to type "I'm ready" in the comments because we only want people that are ready here. So take this live, take the link, send it to other people. Let them know that we are live. I'm letting people know we are live. You want to tag all the pastors, teachers, preachers, evangelists, prophets, right? Tag them all. Tag and share. Tag them all. Tag your pastors. Tag the assistant pastors, right? Tag all the ministers and the deacons and the elders at your church. We want you to tag, and share. So we see you coming in from Cleveland, Texas. We see you coming in from Austell, Georgia. As you're logging on, continue to let us know where you logging in from. We're super duper excited to host you all this evening. We've got a powerful woman of God here that's going to come and share. Now, y'all, I go way back to Philadelphia. I just called my son Julian and he went crazy when he saw who it was because he went to school with her granddaughter and they were like besties. All right. So I see you logging in from Paris, California. All right. We're getting there. We're going to get these numbers up. We're going to get these numbers up because we've got a message for everyone here. I see you. Jarvis Russell came on from China, Texas. We've got Miss Joyce Long. Hey, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce is actually she started off as a customer, y'all, but she said, wait a minute, I might have to sell these patches. And I think after you all hear Pastor Langston, you're going to all want to go ahead and stop playing and go ahead and get in position. And so we are excited, but we're going to introduce Lady Genesis first because Lady Genesis is one of our brand ambassadors. She and I met a few years ago right here through Facebook. And I really believe, Lady Genesis, that God just doesn't make any mistakes and that, he sent you to me and he sent me to you. And, there's so much greatness inside of you. I've seen it from day one. I've seen it from the day that we met. Your story is powerful. And I can't wait to see the lives of the women that you're going to impact because you've got freed up from your story and how you're just literally now in a place where you just want to go heal the world. I'm watching you all over the Bay Area bouncing around. But then we have the one and only Pastor Maria Gardner Langston. And before we even came live, y'all, now I've known her since I was a little girl. Before we came live, she said, and I got all my stuff right here with me. So, Lady Jen, I know that you want to go ahead. You're honored to be here. I want you to give your pastor a proper introduction and talk about what was going on in pastor's life when you gave her those patches.
Well, hello, everybody. As she said, I'm Lady Jen. I'm Genesis Heron, better known as Lady Jen. And I'm just excited and I can't even tell you, my pastor, she means the world to me. And I just don't like to see her walk around in pain. And I always hear her saying, baby, I'm in pain, but I believe God, And then when this opportunity came to me, I said, Pastor, I have something for you. I said, I want you to trust me on helping you. So just give me 1 week of helping you and let's see what it's going to do for you. So when she put the patches on, she said, oh, baby, it's not doing that. And I said, well, Pastor, are you consistent? I said, the key is being consistent. You have to be consistent. If you know that you've been going through something for a long time in your body, you have to be consistent because it can't happen overnight. with
Mm.
somebody that has in chronic pain. But when she was consistent, baby, let me tell you something. When I seen my pastor walk in that church without any assistance,
I saw her.
I was just, I mean, crying in the inside. And then when she gave her testimony behind that pulpit, I was crying on the outside. So to see my pastor at the age of 80, I'm not going to give her testimony, but to see her at the age of 82 years old and moving and grooving and shouting for the Lord once again. And then she did the spin. That's when I was convinced as well. When my pastor lifted them arms up and she spin from the left to the right, I said,
Right.
God, you are a healer. And I said, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to help the one that I love. And Pastor, I'm just excited that you are here. I'm don't take it lightly that you took it out your busy schedule to be here at this appointed time. I really appreciate you. And for the world to hear it from a powerful woman like you
Yes.
is that's it. That's it. So I'm a relinquish my stand and I'm gonna hand it back to you.
Pastor, we did not realize it was only 1 week that you were on the patches. Talk. Go ahead. And I mean, we just gonna give you the floor because there's nothing else we need to say. But I didn't know it was only 1 week.
Yes, 1 week. I have my stuff spread it all out. I got freedom, I got liberty, I got victory, I got focus, and I got defend. Let me tell you something. When I go to church, I'd be in so much pain, and I would call Genesis, and I say, Genesis, I say, I'm hurting so bad. You got to help me. You got to help me. She said, okay, Pastor, just wait. She said, I got something for you. Now, you got to be consistent. You know, to me, this here is like salvation.
Mm.
You got to be consistent with your salvation. If you're not consistent with your salvation, you're not consistent with your prayer life, then you're not going to go anywhere. Okay? So at 82 years old, I want to tell you something, baby. I'm not going to get old. You hear me? I am not going to get old. All right. You got this focus. They need to take this focus and get this mind together. See, they got to get this mind together. This got to get in the mind. And you have so many people, like I've talked to some, and they say, oh, well, oh, well. You know, I just tell them like Genesis told me, and I let them go right on and keep hurting. Because it's like the doctor. If you hurt bad enough, you're going to do something about it. If you hurt bad enough. I could not even stand up and give a sermon. My church had me a stool. Didn't tell you, I would sit on that stool every Sunday and preach from the stool. Well, we had a funeral the other day. I stood up the whole time and gave my sermon. I just got in from Las Vegas with my daughter. I went to see her show, Aretha Franklin. And let me tell you something. I was running in the mall. I didn't walk, I ran. Okay? I want you to know I used to suffer with my back so bad. I've had 2 surgeries on my back. Okay? And the doctor wanted to do a third one. So I said, why are you, excuse me, why are you going to do a third one? He said, because we fused it, got those screws in there. He said, and the screws are coming in loose, so we got to tighten them. Honey, when I start taking that freedom, hallelujah. Let me tell you that freedom tighten them, okay? I
Mm.
start taking that freedom. I want you to know that I don't have any pain in my back. When I say none, I mean none in my back. I haven't taken any pain pills since Genesis introduced this to me. I was taking gabapentin for the nerves. Let me tell you something. I got a gabapentin, all right. I put this freedom patch on me. I put this liberty patch on me. On these legs, I put this victory patch on me. I put this focus patch on me. And then I got on the airplane. I put defend on me because folk were coughing all around me. Let me tell, let me tell you something. And today, I was reading in the Bible where 3rd John said, "Beloved, I pray you may prosper in all things, not just money, not just your prayer life, which is great, not just that, but he said in all things, that thou mayest prosper in all things." And it said, "Be in health as your soul prosper." So the Lord wants us well. And I cannot see why anybody don't want to feel better, but you'll go to the doctor and you'll take all them drugs and be high and can't hardly walk from your bed to your bathroom because you drunk. Well, you might as well get a glass of wine, get you some gin or something. When all you got to do is put a patch on and leave it on that 24 hours. That's all you got to do. I'm telling you, I'm a brand new person. You hear me? Brand new. I feel like jumping over this table right now. God has been good to me. God has been good to me. My legs used to ache off. I would drag in the church. I couldn't hardly walk in the pulpit. Let me tell you, I tell them men now, y'all turn me loose. I can go up these stairs. They so used to helping me. I can go up these stairs. I'm fine. Only thing I don't do, and that's because I don't want to, I don't walk that long airport. I don't do that.
Right.
But it's not because I can't. I don't want to. When you get 82, you do what you want to do.
That's right. That's right, Pastor. Well,
So I'm just
we saw
excited.
you running.
I'm so
We saw you
excited.
running.
I am so excited. And let me tell you, see, a lot of people, they feel like this is all wrong. What's wrong with you?
Mm.
What is wrong with you? You rather take the drugs? You rather, I don't believe in that, but you believe in them Percocets. Okay? You believe in all of them drugs and you high as a kite, drunk as a junkie or a dog. But you don't want to put a patch on you? Well, I don't, come on. I don't believe in all of this. You don't? I just don't. Oh, you rather go to the doctor and keep taking all that stuff, and everything you take works on your kidneys. Everything. Everything. They had me on this blood pressure pill. I think I coughed for 3 years. Just coughing, 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 coughing. Come to find out it was a blood pressure pill. Took me off of that, put me on another. Then my ankles start swollen. Oh my goodness. Listen, I ain't coughing. My ankles are not swollen. I'm not in any pain. All I'm doing now is just trying to be cute and live for Jesus.
Well, you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. We saw you running. Your video has kind of gone viral all over social media. The same wheelchair that you were almost bound to, we saw you pushing it. See, I got a revelation from that video.
That's right. I pushed the wheelchair. I was in a big old mall and it was so hot. It was 120 in Las Vegas and it was so hot. So they say, take the wheelchair. This is a big mall. I said, okay. I took it all right. I pushed it. I pushed it. Yes. So I thank God for Genesis. She's a sweetheart. She looks out for me. And she acts like I'm her mama. She really looks out for me. And I just thank God for Sister Freedom, Brother Liberty, Missionary Victory, Overseer Focus, and I thank God for Bishop Defend.
Pastor Gardner, we talked to you when you were in Las Vegas, and I posted your video of you running through the mall and pushing the wheelchair and running through the mall. And a young lady commented on my video that said she put a patch on me before I went out to sing. So someone validated the fact that you were in Las Vegas patching people who were getting ready to go out on the stage to sing.
I patched my baby. She came over to my hotel. I said, okay, baby, come on now. I said, Mama gonna patch you up and you gonna get on that stage and God gonna use you on that stage. Let me tell you, that girl, she got on that stage, she did a Aretha Franklin, and she sang some Aretha songs, right? And then they put a movie of her father. So her father said, Aretha's never left the church. Aretha's always been in the church. And then her daddy on the movie said, and Aretha is a stone singer. Well, my daughter walked out on that stage and she sung Rita's song that said, Precious Lord. Lord, them people went off. Then she uh, did one of Rita's other gospel songs. And then she started preaching. I said, wait, baby, you out here with all these folks in Las Vegas. It's Sin City. She didn't care. She said, Mama, I was feeling good. She sang that song, How I Got Over. Ooh, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, she tore that song up. And then she passed the mic to her mama. Well, you know, I was through. I was through. But yes, I packed my baby up. Yes, I did. And then there was some other people there that came to the room.
Mhm.
About three ladies.
That's what
And
it was.
yep, three ladies. Genesis patched them up good. And guess what? They went to the show.
Well,
They went to the show. They was all patched up.
n-
And Mama Karen, she said, looking at me made her excited. She
mm,
ordered $1,000 worth of these things.
wow.
Hers came today. She,
Wow.
when she got hers, she got little cellophane bags and she put in for her bishop and for mother some people in St. Louis, and she ran straight to the post office. She gave them enough for I think 3 or 4 days to see what they say. Yeah, I told her, I said, don't waste them. I feel like these patches, I feel with them like I do about sin. I can't make nobody live right. I can't make nobody do what's right. All I can do is preach. All I can do is tell you freedom, freedom. All I can say is liberty, victory. All I can say is focus. And all I can say is defend. Don't sneeze on me.
That's right. Now I heard you had a conversation with the Shirley Caesar while you were in Las Vegas as well. So I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
you got some patches too.
Yep. Yep. They into patches. Shirley's assistant, she was having anxiety attacks.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
And I mean, they were really bad. She said, I'm fine.
Mm.
They got them patches all out there. They are fine. Yes.
Wow. Well, Pastor, I'm honored that you wanted to come and speak. And I'm glad that you addressed what you said about the fact that there are people, believe it or not, believers. They're the ones mainly that are the biggest skeptics right now. And it baffles me because medications are not designed to heal us. They're designed to put a band-aid over a problem, and they only treat the symptoms that people are dealing with. They don't heal you. So
No.
I'm finding it a little strange to have to believe that people who have been on medications for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 years are saying that they're skeptical about putting on a patch, and we're explaining to them that it has no ingredients. This is neurotechnology. This is not that other thing, right? This is not that other thing. This is neurotechnology, not nanotechnology. And when people understand that, they really should get educated first and not operate out of ignorance, so that they have a better understanding. Why would anybody, if anybody was to believe us, believe you, believe Lady Genesis and all of the other people that are representing this product, if they know anything about us, the one thing people know about me is I'm not going to tell a lie. I'm just not going to do it. Nor
Right.
will we ever put the people that we love in a position to be harmed by something that we have. But I'm glad that you addressed that, because we're finding that the biggest skeptics are coming from the believers. And when we look around, the most unhealthy people in the world, right? Some of the most unhealthy people in the world. So I'm very glad that you addressed that You in 1 week's time, you got consistent with the patches, and in 1 week's time, it's like you've regained your life back. You've got control over your life again. You said you're not on any medication right now. You look amazing. I saw you running, and so I'm just like excited to see what's going to happen for you over the next 7 days, and then over the next 30 days, as you continue to wear the patches. We're just honored and humbled that you wanted to come and speak about this. And you kept reminding, like, am I doing it? Yes, we were getting you on here because we needed the world to hear your testimony and then to see it and hear it directly from you. They saw your video. If they didn't believe the video, then guess what? Now they got you live here now to tell your story once again. Y'all heard what Pastor Langston said. She's wearing focus, freedom, liberty, defend, and victory, I believe you said, right?
Yes.
Liberty, victory, focus, freedom, and defend. We suggest that everybody wears defend because defend is going to help with your boost your immune system, help your white blood cell count. It's going to fight off allergies and things like that. So everybody needs to wear defend. If you love somebody, if there's someone in your life right now that you love, you need to get them these patches so that they can have a better quality of life. And so we're gonna let you pass it, Langston. If you got some last words for everybody, what you want to tell these folks?
I just want to say thank you, Genesis, for really seeing about me. You could have said, "Oh, I'm not doing anything," but Genesis she's all that. She's not a selfish person. Genesis would do anything to help anybody. She'd give you her shirt off her back. She's just that type of person. She's my member. She's faithful. I don't care what I ask her to do, she does it. And I just want to say thank you, Genesis. And listen, I'm moving on like Jesus, okay? I'm going to tell you about it. You see me. I'm not going to argue with you. You just keep right on hurting. You hurt. You just keep right on hurting. You keep right on walking, leaned over like you're getting ready to lap some water off the ground. You just keep on doing that. I'm not going to try. I'm telling you, this works. I'm telling you, I don't care who you are. It works. Try it. You ever heard that saying, say, try it, you'll like it? Just try it. That's all I asked you to do. Try it. If you hurting right now, call Genesis, call my sweet baby here. I'm talking to her now.
Yes.
Listen, the boss lady, listen,
Is
tell her you need some freedom. I want some freedom in my back. I need freedom on my legs, my arthritis. I need some freedom. And then, let me tell you, I want to say this. I'm not in any pain. I have to tell the truth. I'm not. I told my daughter Shanita, I'm not in any pain, but I still have that stiffness.
mm.
Well, you can't get discouraged because you got stiffness, baby. You're old, okay? You're getting old. Them limbs, you got to move them. You got to move them.
Mm,
So to lay in the bed and don't do nothing, yes, you're going to be stiff.
mm,
Get up, have your prayer time, move your legs, move them. Walk through the house. If you don't want to go outside, walk through the house. Walk from the bedroom to the wherever. Just walk. Move those limbs because if you don't move them, you'll lose them.
that,
Okay? You don't have to be old because you're 80 something years old. I forget how old I am. I really do.
you
Do
outrunning some of the younger folk. You
is
really are. You're
is
outrunning 82. You're outrunning some people that are in their 50s and 60s. And so like I said, I'm just elated and I cannot wait because I've watched you all my life, and I cannot wait just to see, another month from now. What people do also have to understand, Pastor, is that if they've been in chronic pain for a long time, and now they're using these patches and they're not in any pain, they have to understand that they're also now using muscles that they were not using before. So there is going to be some stiffness and there might be a different kind of pain that starts to happen because your body, you've been overcompensating. If you've been on a cane or a walker or a wheelchair and now suddenly you're walking again, people have to understand they got to give their body time to adjust to now using different muscles that you haven't, they've been lying dormant. It's just like working out. If you haven't been working out and you finally go start working out, your first week or two, you're going to be very, very stiff as your body is getting adjusted to the muscles that you're using to work out. Well, it's the same thing with if you've been on a cane, your body's overcompensating. You've been leaned over on one side. When you're now no longer needing a cane or needing the assistance of a walker or something like that, now you're using different muscles. You have to expect to have some soreness. But we also don't want you to think because you use a patch, because not everybody's going to get instant relief. What we find is that there are some people that put the freedom patch on. It might take them a couple of days before they're feeling a little better. Don't get discouraged. You've been on your medication for 25 years and you're still not healed. Give this some time to work. Give it some time to work. What we do know about our patches is that they're not just a fix. They're not just a Band-Aid, rather. It's not going to cover over something that's happening. It's going to the root of the problem. Well, we don't know how many layers, and what Dr. Bramwell says often, she says, everybody's response to pain is different. And so someone might have immediate relief from pain because their brain and their body responds differently to pain. So it all depends on how our brain processes the pain that we're dealing with as to how fast it's going to work for you. I would just keep saying, just keep patching. Give this some time to work. Give your body and your brain time to catch up with each other, and then be made well. Y'all heard it from Pastor Maria Gardner Langston, right from her own two lips. She said, I'm not going to convince you. Stay in pain if you want to. That's what she said. Stay in pain.
That's what I'm saying.
Said it.
It's just like you preach over the pulpit. You tell them, listen, just because you accepted the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, we get it mixed up. We think that all of our troubles are gonna be over. I'm not gonna go through nothing else. I'm not gonna have no hard days. That's not true. That's not true. You still gonna go through some days. You still gonna have some down times. But one thing I do know, if you stick with Jesus, he'll bring you out every time. One thing I do know, if you stick with freedom,
Preach, Pastor.
freedom will bring you out every time. If you stick to honey liberty, your bones gonna move. You hear me? If you stick to victory, you have that song that says, victory is mine. Victory is mine today. So listen, I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. And it doesn't mean that you put these patches on and you may wake up one morning and say, oh, but I'm still hurting. Okay. You still hurting when you swallow that pill. You still hurting when you swallow that pill. Sometimes it takes those pills 5 and 6 weeks before it gets into your bloodstream where it's going to help you. So you say, well, I put that patch on. I don't know what Pastor's talking about because I'm still hurting. Well, I tell you what, sugar, hurt on. Hurt on. I got the victory. You hear me? Listen. What's that thing you get in the air? What is that? I was on zip line.
Zip line.
Honey, I went zip line. I got on my boat and I went
jet skis.
Jet ski. Yeah. And right here now, I'm looking at my boots. I'm getting ready to get on a horse.
You know what, Pastor? You living, and that is exactly, I hate to hear people say that they have a bucket list. I don't have a bucket list. I have a live list.
That's right.
And what I love to see about you, Pastor, is that you are living so that whenever the Lord desires to say that it's your time to go, you know that you have lived a full life. But there are some people that are so sick and can't move, they can't even enjoy their life right now because they can't even move their body. They can't move. They can't get up. They go to an event. They got to sit in a chair the whole time. They can't go anywhere because they can't walk. If there isn't a chair, if there's steps, they put it in their mind that they're not going to go because they know they can't get up the steps. You know, we are on a campaign to help give people their quality of life back. That is what the patches are about. Helping to give people their quality of life back. Our CEO, Jay Dollywall, says that these patches are to help a global wellness problem. And the global wellness problem that we have is just like you said, Pastor. You said you been taking the medicines. You take them for 5 years, sometimes 5 weeks rather, before they start to work. And you said what we don't see happening is that the pain meds are messing up your liver and your kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you think, well, they're taking away my pain, what other damage are those pills doing to your insides? That's what you need to understand. What are they doing to your insides? And so y'all light the chat up for Pastor Langston. Light the chat up for Pastor Langston. I know, light the chat up on YouTube, on Instagram, here on Facebook. We got them live on Instagram. We got them live on YouTube. And if you would love to try the patches, you can get back to the person who tagged you to this video. If you are one of my followers, if you're watching, then you know it's patchandpaid.com. If you're a Lady Genesis guest, then you know what to do to get back with her so that you can try the patches. If y'all want to know what combination Pastor Langston is using, she gonna tell you again. You want to tell them give them one more rundown of the combination of patches that you're using, and then Pastor, we're not gonna keep you much longer because we know you had a long couple of days. Yep.
I'm using Liberty. No, wait, let's start over here. Pain, freedom, freedom. I'm using freedom, liberty to help these limbs. And then I find with me, I know liberty and victory is almost the same, but I put them both on to give me double. So I'm using, as we said, freedom, liberty. I'm using victory. I'm using focus. And that's another thing. Why is it that so many people are losing their minds now?
Mm-hmm.
Why is so many people going into senility now? What is wrong? What is wrong? So I'm using this focus, and then I'll use defend because I'm around a lot of people. And listen, if you saw me now, I look like a patched up doll, but guess what? I'm walking.
I know that's right. I
got a little 5-pound puppy, and she looked at me with all these patches on. I said, "No, baby, you can't touch this. You can't touch this sugar."
Oh my goodness.
So,
well,
yes,
that's amazing. Thank you.
I got
so
1,
much.
2, 3, 4. I got 5 patches on. It's okay.
That's right. And I think I got about 7 of them on the day too.
And I think I got about 6.
I got about 7. I got, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got 5, 6, and I got 7 right here. I got my Lumi patch right here. I got 7 on, and 7, 8, 9, because I still got my 2 on my leg from when I had that bad cramping the other night. 2:00 in the morning, I had severe cramping in my leg, spasming in my leg. You could see the muscle cramping up. I woke up, got my freedom. As you heard me say, we're gonna sing the word freedom every time we say it now. And then I put on put on freedom, and I grabbed victory, and I put those patches on, and I kept recording the video, and everybody saw within about 2 minutes all of the spasms in my legs stopped. So I still have those 2 on. So I got 9 patches on right now. 9. Yes, I'm patched up. I'm all patched up, and I don't care.
Me
I
too.
feel good.
Feel good. Look good.
Feel good. And look good. Thank you so much, Pastor, for getting on tonight.
Thank you.
We love you so much.
Love
Thank
you.
you so much love in the chat. Lady Genesis, they're saying thank you to you too.
Thank you.
So rest well. And anytime you want to come on our lives, you are more than welcome to come.
More than welcome.
More than welcome.
Well, you more than welcome to come here with us.
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah, she's supposed to be coming.
That's right.
Okay.
We just gotta set a date.
We're going to have a patch party.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Good night and God bless. All right. So, Lady Jen, thank you. You want to stay, Lady Jen? We're gonna let Pastor go ahead and go.
Yeah, she gone.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And so, you guys, listen. We still on here. I don't know if Dr. Bramwell. I sent her a link to see if Dr. Bramwell wanted to come live with us. If not, we'll take some questions. If anybody got questions, in the if you're on Instagram, if you have any questions, if you are on Facebook, if you have any questions about these patches, let us know, and we'll answer the questions. Janice Butler says, I am in the Bay Area. Oh, so Janice Butler is over there in the Bay Area right now, Lady
Okay.
Jen. So she's
Okay.
in the Bay Area. So any questions, any questions? Another thing we want to mention, you guys, is yes, you can wear multiple patches all at one time. You keep the patches on for at least 24 hours. Listen, for me, if I feel like I'm sweaty or something like that, I will change my patches.
In a minute.
That's just how I
Yeah.
am. Right.
Yes.
I don't go by the if it's been 24 hours or not. If I want to take it off and put a fresh one on, that's what I do.
Me
Right.
too.
And that's what I do. And so I'm refreshing my patches. Sometimes it might be a little less than 24 hours, but then there are times that the patch may not even come off, and I'll keep it on a little bit longer. So it may be on a little bit longer than 24 hours. It just depends on what I'm doing that day, if I've been sweaty. And so what we want you to know is that we don't treat diseases, right? We don't treat
Mhm.
them. We don't claim to mitigate or cure any diseases, but what we do is we do help you with symptoms. So if you tell us like what symptoms you have, we'll tell you that, oh, you know what, you might want to do liberty, you might want to do peace, you might want to do defend altogether. Rushia, I would suggest liberty and peace for that, and defend. Right? Someone asked you to talk about becoming a distributor. No problem. So if you're looking at becoming a brand ambassador, right? Because we gonna sign Pastor up, just so y'all know,
Yes.
she's a whole brand by herself.
By
But we
herself.
definitely, because she's got so many people that she's referring to the patches, we want to make sure that she now gets some compensation from it. So
That's right.
anyone that wants to buy patches or make sure that they get patches, we're going to make sure that pastor's getting compensated, because she is telling the world, she's spreading the message to the world about these
It is.
patches and
It
about what
is.
they've done for her. So what you do is, if you are interested in becoming a brand ambassador and helping us to spread the mission and the vision of patching 1 million people, because we want to see people, and that's just the start. 1 million is the start. It's not the end game, it's the start. All right, we want to patch 1 million people. That's the mission, that's the vision. And if you're interested in being a part of that mission and vision, because we want to help to fix a global wellness problem, right? With these non-ingredient, non-medicated patches, what you're going to do is you're going to get back to the person that might have tagged you to this video. If you are a friend of mine, you want to make sure that you go back, you go to my link, patchandpay.com. If you are a friend of Lady Genesis, you're going to get her link. If you are if you're a follower, if you're following Pastor Langston, guess what we're going to do? We're going to get her a link so that you can
Absolutely.
sign up with Pastor Langston.
Right.
All
Because
right?
she was live on her page and it was hitting.
Boom. Okay. And so we want you to know that we want to make sure that Pastor Langston, if you're interested in getting started with her, we're going to make sure she has a link. All right. So that you'll get started with her. And here's the deal: pick a pack. You go to our links and you pick a pack, or you at least become a member. There's a $40 membership, and then we will show you how to log into your account and purchase the patches that you desire. We have multiple patches, and let's go ahead and let's talk about all the rest of the patches that we have. So you heard about the Liberty patch. Liberty is our foundational patch. Okay. That's our foundational patch. You get more strength, more energy, more balance and stability, reduced inflammation, better range of motion, faster recovery, and higher neurological homeostasis. All right. Then we've talked about the Defend patch. You heard Pastor Langston talk about Defend. Defend is for greater immune support, enhanced blood flow, faster recovery, improved natural healing, and also helps with your allergies. All right, then we're going to talk about our freedom, because y'all heard Lady Langston say freedom. She's saying that, okay? She is singing it from the rooftops
Top.
about freedom, which gives you relief from minor aches and pains and muscles and joints from exercise, chores, or just daily activity. And you do get 24-hour relief. You can wear as many patches as you want, Cynthia Bolden, anywhere you want. You can put them on your back. You can put them on your arms. You can put them on your legs. You don't have to put them where they are visible if you don't want to. But I want the world to see mine, so I don't really care. All right, I put them everywhere. Freedom is for pain. And although this says minor aches and pains, we're seeing people that are getting relief from major aches and pains. And you just heard a live testimony. We've got our peace patch, which manages and reduces stress, gives you immediate calmness. But what I also find with the peace patch is that it helps with nervousness and nerves. So we have people that stutter and tremor and things like that. And when we blend the peace and the liberty patch, we're seeing that they are no longer stumbling and stuttering over their words, and their tremors are ceasing, just like my spasm ceased. Okay. And then hello, Hazel, hello. And then we're going to talk about our joy patch. And I think I'm out of joy in totality. Joy, unspeakable joy, full of glory, right? And I call the peace that passes all understanding. That's what I call the peace patch. It's the peace that passes all understanding. But you mix that peace with joy. Joy is the happy patch. All right. And joy will help you to feel natural joy, happiness, optimism, and positive attitudes. So every negative Nancy, you know, smack a joy patch on them. Okay. Just don't get smacked by with the joy patch. All right. And then we got our ignite patch. I love ignite. Ignite patch is enhanced. It will enhance resting metabolic rate, burning more calories at rest. You will burn anywhere from over 300 to 500 calories at a resting state with the ignite patch. All right, we've got our Lumi patch, which is our beauty patch. It's our radiant and glowing complexion from the inside out, both for men and women. Natural biophotonic activation. Our REM patch, I'm totally out of REM. REM is for better sleep and all of the benefits that come along with better sleep. Our boost patch is our clean energy patch, pure energy, no crashing, no caffeine, no sugar. So get rid of the Celsius drinks. Get rid of all of those 5-hour energies and things like that. Get rid of it. All right. Focus patch. You heard Pastor Layton say she wearing her focus patch. She said she is not going to be senile. That's what she said. All right.
That's what she said.
So what she said is she's wearing the focus patch. She said, because I'm not going to be old. I'm going to remember. She said, enhance focus and attention, clarity, enhancing your memory. Okay. Then we've got victory. And yes, Pastor Langston was correct that they are very much similar. But let me give you the differences in our victory patch. Enhanced athletic performance, more power, more strength, more balance and stability, enhanced stamina, more agility, enhanced neural function, reduces inflammation, better range of motion, enhanced neuropathy relief, and faster recovery. All right, faster recovery. Then we've got our Kick It patch. Our Kick It patch helps to overcome bad habits and fights cravings. And then we have our Rocket patch. And our Rocket patch will help you to reclaim your energy, sexual stamina, performance, and your passion. Under 40 years of age, you'll see results in up to 3 days of using the patch every single day. That's the key. You have to wear the patches every single day. Over 40, between 40 and 50, you're going to see results in up to 2 weeks. Everybody over 50 years old, give it some time, y'all. 50 years old, you'll see results in about 3 weeks' time. All right, y'all. So give the patches some time to work. Right. Give them time to work, and don't wear them one day and then stop wearing them the next day and then stop wearing them 2 days and then you wear them again. No, put them somewhere where you're going to remember, like when you brush your teeth and you remember to brush your teeth. We want you to remember to put your patch on. And maybe when you create a routine, maybe right after your shower, you'll put your new fresh set of patches on. Whatever the case may be, create a routine for yourself so that you don't forget to wear your patches so that they will work at their maximum capacity and you will begin to feel better. And so, Lady Jen, anything you want to say before we go?
No, I'm good. I said everything earlier. I'm just excited. I'm excited because they're excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited because they're excited.
The
No,
one
once
thing
you
I
get
know, you
excited,
love your pastor.
do.
You love your pastor. You're always talking about her. You didn't realize until a little bit later. I was like, wait a minute, I know her. Like, know her.
Right, right.
I got Julian on the phone just now. He was like,
Oh
wait a
yeah,
minute.
earlier
Yeah,
when my
just
system was
before we
acting
got
up.
live.
Oh,
Before we got live. Yep. And
okay.
so I want you to know, I know pastors still listening. You really have very high regards for your pastor, and it shows in everything you do. And I know that once you started seeing the testimonies that were rolling in, you just was like, I'm gonna put these patches on my pastor. I'm gonna put these
Mm-hmm.
patches on my pastor. We just didn't know that it was only 1 week.
1 week.
We didn't know. We
Yep.
didn't know it was only 1 week. And to see that amazing, literally like a whole 180 turnaround in 1 week's time, I am just like, wow,
Yeah.
wow,
That
wow.
was 1 week when she came in the pulpit. Then that was a 2 weeks when she started. Actually, I think 2 weeks when she started
Running
running in the mall.
in the mall. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Y'all give it some time.
2 weeks of being consistent. Now
Being
she was
consistent.
wearing it. She was wearing it before, but she wasn't consistent. So nothing was happening. But I told her, give me 1 week if you follow my instructions and do it for 1 week every day. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Then you will see some difference because you've been in so much pain for so long. It's not going to happen overnight. And I kept explaining that to her. But then she said when she put that victory patch on the day of that funeral, I was just shocked. I couldn't even believe. Even the mothers of the church was like, Pastor didn't sit down the whole time. And she stood up for 45 minutes,
Mm,
almost an hour.
mm, mm. So for those of y'all that believe that, because there are a lot of people that are watching like, oh, they're just making it up. Oh, that's just fake. Oh, that's placebo. Well, it's been multiple weeks now, and Pastor's still able to stand and walk, and y'all saw her running in the mall, and so it's not a placebo and it's not fake. We're not asking the people to fake for us on camera because
Right.
why would we want to do that? No, we really want people to have a better quality of life. And so all we're looking for is the next person that needs what we've got. And that's literally everybody.
It's
We've
you.
got a patch for everything. We have a patch for everything
You
and
name
more
it.
to come. And more
And
to
more
come.
to come. Right.
And more to come. And more to come. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you here this evening. Get their link, y'all. The skepticism is going to keep you broke. Skepticism is going to keep you in pain. Skepticism is going to keep you hurt. Get the link. If you want to be a customer, you'll get 25% off of your first order that you place tonight by hitting shop. Shop all. Pick the patches that you want. You can mix and mingle. You like mix and match them, right? And wear them all together at the same time. If you want to become a brand ambassador and you're saying, I know people that could benefit from this, and you want to dominate your city, your state, your country, we're in 32 different countries, then you choose become an associate, and then you join as an associate. All right. If you don't see a pack that you like there, then become a member for the $40 option. And then you will log in and you will purchase your patches. You can just mix and match at that point and pick what you want, or get the $12.99 pack. Because you just heard Pastor say the other lady bought $1,000 worth of patches.
He did.
Sending them to other people.
Yep.
So don't think, we thought $12.99 was a lot of patches, and they felt like they were at first.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you start opening up and sampling and selling, and once people get that one little result, when they start feeling better, immediately they're stronger. Then the patches just start to disappear, right?
Yeah.
So you think $12.99 is a big investment? It's not. I spent $20,000 to open up my salon. $20,000.
Right.
Right? It's not. It's not. Pull out a credit card. Okay, use your Zip Pay, Zelle. What is it?
Apple
Zip,
Pay, Afterpay,
Zip,
Klarna.
Klarna, Sezzle, all of those, right? To use flex pay options, because the patches really do go fast. You will not be sitting around with a ton of patches. All right, so we're gonna say good night. We're so glad
Good
we had
night. Thank
time
you.
together. Good night and God bless. you all.